What good, YouTube? Welcome back to the video. You feel me? To another video. How y'all boys living? You know, we on that 30 days straight with the vlogs and everything. But you feel me? We finna get into walking the most dangerous gang in the hood, Chicago, with a Mullah Mac. And let's
Respected 8-Tray mob member called Klay, real name Darian Cherry, was sitting in his car in the 8-Tray mob.
Damn, boys, I'm stuttering. Before we get into the video, this nigga looks like a dangerous man, but he looks like he's fried off his mind. I ain't gonna hold you.
Mob's hood on the 86th Street when another car pulled up next to him and somebody began firing shots from the inside. Klay received a gunshot to the mouth and was transported to the University of Chicago Medical Center in critical condition.
Hey, that nigga about to be 50 Cent reincarnated. No, that nigga ain't even dead, but like, further.
In his teenage years, Vert had seemingly been particularly close with a guy from Drill City called Ruger. Ruger would be gunned down in Drill City's hood in March 2021, whilst 2 others were wounded. Vert would drop a music video for his song Drill Life, where he raps how he has to kill 10 of his ops for them to feel what he felt.
What up, Moolah Gang? It's your boy Mac Moolah, aka Mr. Moolah Blood. Y'all.
Song Go by Boogie, JB, and another Drill.
Oh yeah, we ain't no broke niggas no more. We got YouTube Premium now. I know some of y'all niggas don't even have YouTube Premium for real. Most people in the world don't even got YouTube. Let me know in the comments if y'all, damn, nigga can't talk today. If y'all have YouTube Premium, let me know. I want to see how many people have it.
City rapper called Lil Vic, where Boogie first raps that he's only been out for 60 days but has already ran his paper back up, with this likely referring to his 2017 arrest on numerous charges, the most serious one being UUW, or unlawful use of a weapon, for which he would end up receiving a 4-year sentence. He would then mention the Bloodhounds, saying that they will come and get anyone for the right bag, all while the members would be flexing big bags of vacuum-sealed dope in the music video. JB then steps in and calls the Bloodhounds his family, while flexing a new Bloodhound chain, which is the very same design that Jeff would later rock in his own music videos. Boogie also comes back towards the end as he compares the Bloodhounds to an army due to the wide selection of guns that they have. The Bloodhounds would also have a new rapper that would...
Them niggas have so many pipes. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. So many pipes.
begin to drop a bunch of songs around this time too. His name was Bloodhounds Z Money.
Oh, I know he was rapping.
In fact, he's actually Lil Jeff's cousin, with some of Jeff's family members from his mother's side commonly liking and commenting on Z Money's family's social media posts. There are also old photos of Z Money from the early 2010s together with J Boogie and the mother of Jeff and Boogie. In a music video by Z Money dropped in December 2020, Z Money can be seen hanging out with J Boogie.
That nigga Z Money, I think it's this nigga right here. That nigga got some. I need to know what these shades are. That nigga got it rockin' low key.
Flexing big guns and stacks of cash.
Oh yeah, and there's about to be a video drop. I'm gonna go get some drip. So I'm gonna take y'all with me to go get some fire shit. You feel me? Whole new certified deal and everything. You already know.
Unfortunately, not long before this video dropped, Boogie would get in trouble with the law once again in August 2020 when he was seemingly arrested twice on numerous charges, including possession of a stolen vehicle, once again UUW. This would once again see J Boogie doing another long bid in prison, with his projected parole date now being in 2027. Meanwhile, the new generation of Drill City, Trap City, and Chris World members were also reaching adulthood. One of these kids being the Bloodhound rapper Vert, or Rel Vert, who seemingly spent much of his childhood in these neighborhoods. In fact, his and his old friend's social media accounts.
If I see that right, that's a 5 right there, and the rest of 20s. That's about like maybe 5K. You know, 5K is a lot of money, but it's not as projected of what y'all thought, because 1,020s look fat, but it's not really that much money. It's just 1,000. You feel me? I used to know. I used to have it. You feel me?
Still have plenty of pictures left from around that time period, and in these pictures a young Vert can be seen dropping the Ys, likely once again for TYMB, whilst also throwing what seems to be either a 6 or a B hand sign, perhaps either as a homage to 66th Street meaning Trap City or Chris World, or for Barnum that Drill City rep, or the B may possibly even represent the Bloodhounds, which at this time were...
That nigga looks like my boy Mari. That nigga, what that nigga got? The orange, Look like Orange Fanta, cut.
Already a major thing amongst many of the older members from the area who were using this very same hand sign. Now, Vert is slightly older than Jeff, and he would also begin his rap career a few years before him. For example, his music video for a song called Next Song Remix dropping in early 2019. The music video begins with Vert saying that they are posted up on the 79th, meaning Drill City's hood, before once again dropping Y's and throwing the 6 or B hand sign.
Right.
Hey, you know the fuck come here.
Freedom members, man, you already know.
Gang.
Gang.
Whole lot of that.
He then begins his verse by saying how he's posted
on
on the
the
9 and
9.
sometimes on the 6, meaning that he hangs out in both Drill City's hood and Trap City or Criswell's hood. While it appears that Vert was mostly repping Drill City, he would also be very close with Trap City members, as can be seen from his 21st birthday vlog in 2022, where he hangs out in Trap City's hood, with this video being eerily posted exactly 2 years before Jeff's death in that very same hood. More specifically, Vert is hanging in the video near 67th and Evans, while Jeff would be killed near 67th and Rhodes, only about a 0.3 mile walk away. Vert would also explain in his early 2022 interview with Truth Teller TV that he was both Drill City and Trap City.
I'm from 67 Trap City and 79 Drill City. My name L'Oreal Vert, man.
Meanwhile, during the late 2010s, another main rapper from the new generation of Bloodhounds, who is also a cousin of Jeff and Z-Money, Q50, was still attending high school, eventually graduating
Q50
in
because that nigga
2022.
chose.
Jeff, on the other hand, was still largely absent from it.
If y'all didn't know, Q50 got his name by doing a drive-by in a Q50. That shit's far. That shit gas, low-key.
Any social media activity concerning Drill City or Bloodhounds coming into the 2020s, with one of his first appearances seemingly being in a late 2021 music video by Z-Money titled Gone MIA, where a 19-year-old Jeff can be seen chilling in the background while his cousin raps, while his other appearance will be soon after in a music video for his brother J Boogie and JB Bin Laden's track titled N-Words Green, where Jeff can be seen next to his big bro smoking big blunts and toting a gun with a drum magazine, showing that at this point he was already likely deep in the streets together with his brother. Coming into the 2020s, it seems that the beefs of the 06679, aka the Chris World, Trap City and Drill City Alliance, which now included also the Bloodhound clique, were now increasingly beginning to revolve around their oldest enemies, the GD majority sets.
This is what I don't get. How y'all gonna have a block right here, then beef with the nigga right next to y'all? I mean, it's easy to be slid on low key, but it's so obvious. You feel me? Like, why not like beef somewhere like right here or like over here? You feel me? Take a nice decent drive. You feel me? Think about what you're doing. Sliding on niggas for real. But you know, that's just me.
Of the former Lon City, Trey Mob, Evans Mob, and Hit Squad, which is likely why they were increasingly dropping rakes for the GDs in their music videos instead of the Ys for TYMB like they had primarily done throughout the 2010s. That would have been back when the beef with TYMB was particularly hot, but still, Vert would aim his disses in his September 2020 song No Dissin' squarely at TYMB and Trey Mob, saying both Die Y for TYMB and F83rd for Trey Mob. However, in his November 2021 remix of Lil Durk's track Piss Me Off, he would rap how it's F the Ops and Young Money, perhaps showing that the beef with TYMB was a much more passive.
That shit. He said, fuck the ops and Young Money. Fuck you talking about? Nah, YouTube, we love the apps. Nah, I don't even know, but we love Young Money. I don't even know.
Beef now, while the beef with Trey Mob, Evans Mob, and Hit Squad was much more active at this time, some months before the release of that song.
It's
on
so
the 1st
this
of
is
March.
so wicked to me because like I ain't been in a city at all for so long. Like I don't know nothing what they talking about. Like nothing. I don't know about nothing. You know, like I've been out the city since 2020, so I don't know
2021. A very respected Trey Mob member called Klay, real name Darian Cherry, was
Clank Thompson.
sitting in his car in the Trey Mob's hood on the 86th Street when another car pulled up next to him and somebody began firing shots from the inside. Klay received a gunshot to the mouth and was transported to the University of Chicago Medical Center in critical condition.
Listen, I have a mentorship called the Moolah membership where I'm going to teach you how to.
How is this nigga gonna put a sponsorship right there? I ain't gonna hold you.
remain in hospital fighting for his life. One member from the 8-Tray mob who would comment on Klay's situation particularly often was a guy called Lil Krue, real name Nyreek Curtis, who was seemingly a very close friend of Klay. Krue was also an aspiring rapper who had been releasing music since at least 2017. Krue would comment on Facebook the very next day how he wasn't going to say too much, perhaps insinuating that he was going to respond by actions and not with words. However, his later post would also make it clear that Klay's situation was weighing heavily on his mind. Krue would also write about a week after Klay had been shot how they were testing their guns on stop signs because the ops weren't outside. And later, he would comment on how the ops had been on their high horse after Klay had been shot, even though they knew Klay had been sliding on them often. Unfortunately, Klay would eventually succumb to his injuries and pass away in May 2021. And to honor his memory, 8-Tray mob would begin to call their block the Klay Way. Klay's murder has never been solved, but the rumors online have placed the blame on a few different people. One of these, perhaps somewhat surprisingly, being Lil Jeff himself. Some people claim that this information comes from a reliable source, while others would claim that Klay had been
getting yelled at already.
However, to be absolutely
outrageous.
No real evidence to tie either of them to this murder, although they would certainly take part in dissing Klay on social media and in music, such as on Vert's song "Knuck If You Buck" that was released on October 2022, where Vert raps how 8-Tray mob
taking my wrist,
Klay's name was
my
in the streets, but now.
Let me tell y'all, bro, this YouTube shit ain't for the weak. I'm getting yelled at for y'all niggas, so like and subscribe right now. Don't even have the whole internet, bro. That's what really pissed me off for real too.
He's irrelevant, as well as dissing another 8-Tray mob member for allegedly getting shot and injured. Unfortunately, Vert and Drill City were soon about to experience a major loss of their own. During his teenage years, Vert had seemingly been particularly close with a guy from Drill City called Ruger, real name Jermaine Darden. Unfortunately, Ruger would be gunned down in Drill City's hood in March 2021, whilst 2 others were wounded. This would be another devastating loss for the people close to him. Q52 would pay his respects.
Honestly, that was a little what's that nigga that one YouTube one TikTok nigga / YouTuber that his mom keeps like breaking in and turns off the Wi-Fi and shit in the live streams. I felt like that nigga low key.
To Ruger right after his death, showing that while he might have been absent at this point from the music videos of guys like Vert, he was very much involved in the street side of things. Like Klay before him, the killing of Ruger would also become yet another unsolved murder in Chicago. However, there has certainly been some interesting posts that have come out after his death, one of these being a post from one of the cousins of Klay, who would say how he risked his life to get back for Klay. Then, less than a month after Ruger's death, on the 13th of April 2021, at around 7 p.m, Lil Krue would be outside of the very same 300 block on 86th Street.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I don't got no nigga, and no nigga got no meat.
Sorry, shot at the beginning of March. Someone would open fire at him, striking him in the chest. Krue would then be taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center, just like Klay had been. But this time, the injuries were immediately too critical, and Krue would be pronounced dead soon after arrival. Yet again, the murder of Krue would go unsolved. But in online
another
spaces,
unsolved body.
Reddit,
boy, Chicago got some unsolved bodies, boy. I think we might be the king of the home of that shit, boy. Oh my God.
Been rumored to possess.
Nigga got so many unclaimed bodies. Like how that nigga get away with so many murders, low key?
It's an almost otherworldly ability to see the victims of their demigod and his disciples in their crystal balls have once again pinned this murder on Vert. Some would even claim that Vert himself had gotten shot in the leg before Krue's murder, which he references in an unreleased song. This possibly even being the same shooting where Ruger would die and 2 others would be injured, one of these 2 then possibly being Vert. Vert would also mention Krue in the song "Knuck If You Buck."
Hey, you ain't really from the street. You ain't really from the streets for real, or from the hood. If you don't know about this basketball hoop right here, the little kids hoop. there's this like knockoff brand hoop. This shit fire.
As well as the rapper Don Darius from 8-Tray, who was one of the early rappers for the set before he was killed in 2013, saying that he can't go out like Don D and that 8-Tray haven't got a get back for Krue and Klay, with at least the implication being that the 06679 were indeed behind the murders of both Krue and Klay. But perhaps the most telling lyrics from Vert are in a lesser known song from early 2022 titled "Live or Die" by the Chris World rapper Chief 2 Times, now going by the name Big Boss 2 Times, featuring Tero and RB Tasky from Trap City, as well as Vert, who raps in his verse how it's F8-Tray, before specifically mentioning both Krue and Klay, saying how he got crazy with the trade.
That's another stick. You know, 8-Tray, Krue, and Klay, I got the brothers lit. Oh my God.
We ride in the cars. We see the ops. That's another hit. We try to play crazy with these trainings. Nah, man. I don't know. I don't know how these niggas rap like that. I ain't gonna hold you.
These young
Trey,
niggas
before
got switches
specifically
and
mentioning
glickers
both
and
Krue
flippers.
and Klay, saying how he got them both lit. Yet others have claimed that Krue was in fact killed by somebody from the Woodlawn set 800, who are known for beefing with
800.
numerous sets, including both the
800 to
Bloodhounds and
everybody.
the 8 mob. However, what is once again clear is that following the murder of Krue, Vert would use many of his songs to send messages that they had in fact gotten get back for Ruger. Firstly, in the beginning of June 2021, Vert would drop a music video for his song titled Play by the Rules, where the video begins with a tribute clip of Ruger dancing to Lil Durk's song No Auto Dirk, where Dirk raps the famous line, "New op pack in the air, this gas or what?" Then, a few months later, at the end of August 2021, Vert would drop a music video for his song Drill Life, where he raps how he has to kill 10 of his ops for them to feel what he felt, with this likely being another reference to Ruger. This was followed in November with a much more direct...
I had to kill 10 ops. 10 ops. Just for one nigga to feel the same pain? That's outrageous. What them niggas do to you? Kill my brother.
claim in Vert's Pissed Me Off remix, with Vert rapping how they got get back for Ruger and how they lost 1, but their ops lost 4. Then, once again, at the end of December 2021, Vert would...
So basically, these niggas is just doing as much than the other niggas. That's crazy.
drop a music video
Not
called
again.
Gang together with JB and a rapper called Lil Cap, where they can be seen with
Cause I'm nigga be cat.
the cut out Ruger, while Vert begins the song by rapping how they cried for Ruger.
But Ruger, we
also
cry, but
slid
we
for him.
still slide. This shit ain't even in my nigga Savage shooters. They say the gang be cheating.
And
my
the score
God.
is not even, with him implying
Y'all
that they're
catching
doing so
bodies
much
and
damage that their
this
ops are
is the
claiming that
evil.
06679
This
is
is not
cheating.
okay,
The
fuck.
dissing would continue in 2022 when Vert would release the music video for his song titled simply Drill, where Vert first repeats a bar of
He
how
was
someone was
dissing on his
dissing on
rap,
their
now
raps,
he
but now
can't
they can't
speak.
speak,
He was
with this being
dissing
a
on his
possible
rap,
reference
now he
to
can't
Krue, before then
speak.
continuing to pay tribute to Ruger, saying that he's pulling up on his ops block and making them run. And the references to Ruger would just keep coming, with Vert then releasing a music video for his song 21 in June 2022, with this being the music video that they had been filming in Trap City's hood during the celebration for Vert's 21st birthday. In the song, Vert once again mentions how he cried after Ruger's death, but that he had then wiped his tears and gone to sliding, and saying how it's been back-to-back homicides ever since. At this point, it was clear that no matter who had been behind these murders, the war around the east side was getting very heated, and unfortunately, the war wouldn't only
Damn, these niggas are. Remember, it was just one here and then right here. Now the niggas right here, right here. These been here, but like now here and like deeply in here. That's crazy.
continue between the established alliances, such as 8 Evans and Hit Squad versus the Drill City, Trap City, Chris World and the Bloodhounds, but it would eventually morph into a deadly civil war within the 06679 alliance.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know how many more gangs is within this, bro? Every one of these.
On the word with that, there's so many gangs around just right here, all around here, even right down here and shit. I don't even get that, man. How you even get in the gang? Like, I know you get jumped in and shit, but why would you join that? Get your ass beat, you feel me? I just need to know.
Blocks is another set, gang. You see how small? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blocks this way, 2 blocks this way. Like, this ain't no huge ass. A lot of this shit ain't Stony Island Park. That's Stony Spot somewhere in this vicinity. You got what that is, South Shore. That's a whole nother set. That ain't too far. Like, this is it look big, but it's really not too far from.
Alright, we done with that nigga with this video, but I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow with another video. If you like the video and you watched all the way this far, drop a like, subscribe for more content. I'm gonna catch y'all niggas later, for real. You already know what the slang is, boys. Hug it up, hug it. See y'all niggas later. Bro, I'll catch y'all.